Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Yes, fam, that's right, we're here. We're here to do it, to get it done, to pick some makeup. So, if you want to see the makeup that I'm going to pick for the upcoming week, as we rummage through my makeup drawers, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright. I'm like so far from the makeup because of the camera setup. I'm like, okay, I can see me or I can touch the makeup. What do we make happen here? Alright, so this is makeup that is new to me that we're using. So last week from here we used the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I really enjoyed this. I only got to use it like 2 times, so I'm gonna keep it out and use it another week. But the 2 times I used it were good. Like, I have nothing negative to say about it. I talked about it in last week's basket, so we're gonna keep this out for 1 more week. It just, so far, it plays well. I think maybe I've used it 3 times. It's played well with all the products I've used. You know, best friend products are my type of product. Okay, alright. And then here we have the True Match Lumi from L'Oreal. This one is in 901 Fair. I didn't use it a lot just because I was using those Lumi primers, the one from my project pan and then the one I just showed you. But we will move this down to my foundation drawer. I know I like it, so that's going to stay in my collection for sure. And then we also pulled out the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. And mine's in 415, and I really liked it. This, I feel like it doesn't play well with some products. I need to play with it some more. But like the Project Pan Primer, oh my god, that was a tongue twister. Project Pan Primer. It kind of sat weird on top of it, and I had to like wipe it off in some spots. So I don't know if that was just like that day. Maybe that was just a Monday for it. Or if it's just picky. I don't know. But I'm going to use this for Friday, and then we'll put it back because it's Thursday as I film this. Then we will pull it some other time. And then we had 2 more products from here. And these were for my Target haul. And that went up last week along with a Get Ready With Me. No, it was a first impression. So I did a first impression, and that's up on my channel already. But the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and mine is in Vanilla. Yes, and then this Pixie Endless Shade Stick. Okay, so the concealer is good. I don't put a lot on, so it's not cakey or super full coverage or like too much for me because I just dot it on. So like that, it's totally fine. But I could see if you put too much on that it would be really thick. But I'm going to use it for Friday and then put it back. I'll move it to my concealer drawer. And then this, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm just going to move it to my eyeshadow drawer and we'll just keep experimenting with it. I didn't really like it as a primer because I find it doesn't dry down. It just kind of keeps moving. So it is something that needs to be just layered on top or just a one and done type thing. But I definitely need to keep playing with it. At this point, I am not impressed. So that's that. Okay, so for this upcoming week, I definitely want to pull the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in 202 Creamy Natural. I posted this week my Holy Grail makeup, and you know, she was shouted out. Okay, she got a little use. So go check out that video if you're curious, like, of this collection, like, what are my go-tos, especially if you're new here. It'll give you a good idea of, like, my preferences, but we're definitely going to pull this for the week, and I think it's time. I think it's time to pull this. This is the Wonder Beauty Wondrous Dusk Till Dawn, and this is a blush and highlight palette. So this is what it looks like, and so you have this really pretty peach color that looks pretty sheer. Havana Nights, Havana, and then this highlight. So how do they swatch? Okay, there's nothing on that finger. Oh, okay, we got some pigment on that Havana Nights. So we got a little bit there. It's showing up. It's showing up. So this has been, what is happening? Okay. Okay, Abby, calm down. Oh gosh. I have had that sitting in there for like 3 months. Like this month, the new BoxyCharm Luxe comes out, and it comes out every 3 months. So that palette's literally been sitting in here since then. Like that's obnoxious. Obnoxious. I think that's everything that we are going to pull from here. Yes, yes. All right, let's go down to the next drawer. All right, so this is the chopping block drawer. We're slowly just kind of working through the products in here. If you hear like TV and stuff in the background, sorry, I live with someone. It happens. We're actually, when I'm done filming this, gonna watch the Neverland documentary about Michael Jackson. It's about to get shook. Did you guys hear that like his music's been pulled because of the documentary? Like shooketh to the core. Coreth. So when we're done filming here, or I'm done filming here, we're gonna go watch that. Fingers crossed I don't fall asleep, but I think I'm too hyped about the documentary to fall asleep. But yeah, I'll let you know in the future how it was. We're gonna pull this from the chopping block drawer. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte 102 Shell Beige, and I am going to mix these two together. I've mixed them in the past, not this particular shade, but this foundation. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. This in itself is too pink for me, and it's like a very clear divider of like makeup and not. And my skin's very dry, so the matte, the hype, guys. The hype got me, even though I knew matte wasn't my thing. And here I am having it sit in a chopping block drawer because I don't know what to do. So yeah, that's what we're gonna pull from here. Also, I made a purchase on Ulta. It's like a boring purchase. I got a cleanser, and I got the Jeffree Star sponges. So I will show them to you next week when I have them. But I just needed something. Like, I actually needed the cleanser, guys. Like, I needed it. Oh my gosh. And Ulta is $35 free shipping, at least as I film this. So yeah, I was like, look at me buying stuff I need and not just buying to buy. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know, I didn't. Right. Right. Okay, that is everything for the chopping block drawer. We're gonna go down to the next one. So last week we didn't grab anything out of here because I grabbed a face palette. And then we have that blush palette, and then I'm panning some. But one thing that I wanted to grab that I've been really thinking about lately is the Master Chrome by Maybelline, and this one is in Molted Rose Gold. And I have just been thinking about her, you know. Actually, what happened was I am so like slap happy. I'm actually really tired. It's late Thursday. Okay, it's not late. It's 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. But I've been going since 6 a.m. so it feels late. But anyways, I was watching someone's makeup haul, and they were talking about the Maybelline Master Chrome Nikki Tutorials. No, it was the Puma. The Puma highlight. That's like this. And I'm like, you know what? I have 2 of these. Like, do I need to keep buying them? Especially something that's limited edition that I'm like, I don't know. But it just made me think about it. That's my point. It made me think about it. So we're going to pull this. And that's honestly it from here. Okay. So from here, actually let me put this little guy in here. And I was getting down on this Steel and Glitter this week. This one is in Kitten Karma. I think when I first bought these, I was super intimidated by them. And I just kind of thought they were like kind of like special event type products. But through pulling them in my weekly makeup basket recently, I find they can be every day, and they're just absolutely stunning. I get tons of like compliments when I wear it. So I really, really like this, and I think I'm gonna keep it for Friday and then put it back. But love it. If you have these or something like this, don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. Just grab it, use it, love it, work it, twerk it. I don't know. Just grab it. Okay. Oh, I did a new series this week, the subby shout out. I hope you guys love it because I love you guys, so I wanted to shout you out. So go check it out if you missed it. This week on my channel is a Project Pan update, and oh gosh, did I already forget? Oh, my Ulta haul. Yeah, my Ulta haul. So that's coming Tuesday, and then Thursday will be the Project Pan update. Okay, I'm done. We're gonna keep this moving. So last week what I pulled was this Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This is the Ring Me Alarm palette. It's white. It's getting dirty. This is not an all-inclusive palette. Like, I pull in like 2 or 3 other palettes like for my Project Pan when I use this. But putting that aside, I really do like it. And I get such pretty looks. A lot of this week I put Boom on my lid and I mixed a little bit on camera. You can see they're like mixed on there. But put those on my lid, and then I used another palette to do a skin tone eyeshadow and a lighter brown. And then I just like kind of tapped into this one, and this one, and threw it in my crease. And I just thought it was like super pretty and simple, but extra, but not. And then I put the steel glitter on top of it. Okay, I'm doing the most, but I really liked it. So I'm gonna use this for tomorrow, and then we'll put her back as well. But I really got a lot of use out of that palette. I have only pulled it a couple times prior to this last week, and I feel like sometimes I'll pull too much, you know, and I don't really get to pay enough attention to something. So that was really nice. Okay, this next week, y'all, I gotta dig. I'm coming in. We are gonna use this Morphe palette back here. There she is. So this is the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette. I actually had a request maybe 2 weeks ago to use this in a tutorial. So I'll try. I need to see what my plans are for filming this weekend, but I'll try to get that done. I have the sheet because it doesn't have the names on the actual palette, but here it's just so pretty. And so here's what I'm thinking. Breathe, Abby, breathe. Okay, so this is why I was inspired to pull it. I have to sit it down. Okay, we got a point. I need a pointer. Okay, it's just a dirty brush. So this area, these three and these three remind me of their bronze palette that they just released. And you guys were really helpful last week when I was like, guys, look what dropped, but look, like I don't need it. Anyways, so these 6 are pretty much that palette, and then even like a little bit of this row, because I think it has more like these type of shades in it, and maybe like this one. Okay, so then that will satisfy I can't. That'll satisfy like the bronze, whatever. Okay, but then ColourPop this last week dropped their green palette, and y'all, I don't need no green palette, but I want it. But anyways, you know what I mean. But then I thought about like this whole top row, and then like half of this row is like that ColourPop palette. So like, why am I gonna go buy a little bronze palette and a little ColourPop palette when I got it all right here? You know what I'm saying? Can you relate? This is like why I love doing Shop My Stash, because obviously I love buying makeup, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna buy makeup, duh. But it does kind of scale it back, that it's like, okay, what am I hyped about? Let me dig through my collection. Can I make it work? Oh, someone also suggested the Good Sport palette from ColourPop as being another alternative to the bronze palette, and I totally agree, especially like this brown and this brown. Those are the two that kind of grab my attention in that Morphe palette. So anyways, just kind of helping you guys like think about, because I know we all like buying makeup, but we all are kind of like, okay, need to pay my bills, need to eat food. You know, it's like a balance. So hopefully that was, sorry, just hit the camera. Hopefully that was helpful to you. And then also I feel like, okay, wait a second, step back. The Abbie, what is it called? Revera? a lot of this bottom row is that palette. Maybe not necessarily like quality or pigmentation, but as far as like the color scheme, because it has a lot of these pinks and then some of these colors. And Jeffree Star did a video on it and he approved it. But if you just want to see that palette more so in person. But that one has actual pressed pigment in it, like the James Charles palette. And it's not my personal preference. Like, I'm not tempted by it, but I do think it's stunning. Alright, so that's going to be everything we put. Oh, I need to grab this again. The Smashbox 24-hour photo primer. Photo finish primer. There we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I just remembered. Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty is coming up, and I'm shook. Like, I already see, like, 10 things I want. I need to breathe. I need to calm down. I want everything, and I know some things I'm going to buy. When I get my little thing in the mail, I'll go through it with you guys again like I did last time. But, like, have you guys been watching? Have you been keeping an eye out? Alright, let's go down to the next drawer. Disaster has struck. That's what this looks like. Oh my gosh, so much disaster. Alright, so last week we pulled my beloved Hourglass palette. The one that is in Ambient Lighting Volume 4. And she's wonderful. We're going to use her tomorrow and then we'll put her back. But I just really like that it's everything. Everything is right there. But I do need to grab my dim from Hourglass for the week because I was using it in that palette. So I need to pull out my single again. This stuff, okay, let's talk about this. I've had this for a year. Last October was a year. So a year and a half. So even though it was $50, I use it every single day for a year and a half, and I'm still kicking along products. So think about it. Think about it. Think about it. If you've been tempted, that money's gonna stretch you. It's gonna go far. Okay. All right. So we're gonna put back these things. Do I want another concealer? I'm panning. I want to really alternate weeks that I focus on Project Pan versus just pulling things. So I think we'll just be okay from here. What do I want? All my lip products are like lost at the bottom of my work bag. I need to pull them out. But I haven't tried this Ofra color. This is Havana Nights. Oh, just like the palette. But anyways, I have never used it. And this was also something that came in a BoxyCharm. So basically at this point, my whole collection is going to be BoxyCharm. But yeah, we'll pull that for lips. And I think for face palettes, honestly, we don't have a bronzer, but I'm panning a bronzer. Why didn't we pull a bronzer? Okay, what do we want to pull? Do we want a palette? Ooh, I really like this Revolution palette. Let's go with this. So this is Makeup Revolution, and I don't have a lot of contour palettes. I have two, this one, or I have three. And I have the Smashbox Cali Contour, and then I have the Smashbox Step by Step Contour. So, yeah, so I pull them a lot, but I really like them. So we'll go with this, and I really like the bronzer in here, and I like the contour and the highlights and the setting powders. I just think it's all really nice. So gonna grab this, and I honestly don't have a lot from Makeup Revolution. I have this, and I don't know that I have anything else from them, honestly. Oh man, I missed this. I think I'm going to pull this next week, maybe. Yeah. Alright. I think that's everything. Let me put it all together. Alright, so here is everything at the very top. Okay, so we have makeup brushes here, and then in this top drawer, we have Project Pan items, but also what we just pulled. And then the Project Pan items are 9 in 2019. It's always linked down below. You can also see me right there. But anyways, in this drawer, we have concealer, like under eye concealer. Wait, where else would you put it? I don't know. Loose setting powder, we're still using the Maybelline Fit Me. And then Project Pan item, and then the highlighter we pulled. And then here are it's just a mix of things that live in here. This is actually almost done. This is probably its last week. The coconut spray from Wet n Wild, and then everything we just pulled. And then Project Pan eyeshadow palette that I use to kind of finish other palettes. And then the eye products we pulled, and the Morphe one's just gonna have to sit to the side because it will not fit in here. And then we have just like the eye drawer down here with the lip products, and it's not cute, but it's functional. And then we have the products sitting down here that I'm going to use for Friday and then put back. So, thank you guys all so much for watching. Again, I'm Abby. Please subscribe if you're new. Turn on your notifications. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and then a weekly makeup basket late Friday, early Saturday. Oh, hey, we busy over here. We busy over here. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. You know I get awkward when I have to say goodbye. But I really appreciate all you guys watching. I hope you've had a good week. Let me know what makeup you are eyeing because you guys inspire me. Anyways, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!